We had a great week of practice last week. You know, it was a hard week. We pushed the guys. I mean, we had with our dual schedule, we didn't have many days in February to get really tough workouts in, so we kind of had to use last week to get that hard push in, and guys responded well. The energy was high, and guys were wrestling hard. They were drilling with a purpose, and you know, I thought it was a great week. This week is going to be more about maintenance and getting them rested and mentally ready to compete Saturday. I told them on Saturday at practice that everything that happened up until this point is out the window now. You know, Saturday's a brand new season, and it doesn't matter what happened in the previous matches against these guys. They're going to be wrestling. You know, I mean, they gotta go out, they gotta put it on the line, and trust that they have the ability to get their hand raised. We're gonna, you know, hopefully surprise some people. That's kind of what we have to. I don't think we're the favorite in any weight, you know, but there are some weights, 125, 157, where there's more than one spot available. So Trey and Mitchell have a good shot to go in there if they wrestle well and take one of those automatic bids. And Henry, he's got a shot to win the weight. You know, Henry can beat any of these guys in the conference on any given day. Trey will probably be 4th seed in his bracket, which means he'll have to beat the 5th seed, whoever that might be, either North Dakota State or South Dakota State, and then he's going to have to wrestle Martinez from Air Force, who'll be the 1 seed, who didn't wrestle in the duel. And Josh is ranked 4th in the country, I think, in most polls. He's very, very good wrestler, you know. But Trey has a tendency to step up against good kids. You know, he gets excited for those matches, gets excited for an opportunity to upset somebody. And I don't see Saturday being any different. You know, if he can take care of his first opponent and get an opportunity to wrestle Josh, I think he'll be up for the challenge, and you know, who knows what can happen at that point. Mitchell will probably be 3rd seed, which means he's going to have to beat somebody in round 1, and then he's going to have to wrestle McCauley from Wyoming, who he doesn't have a great history against, but in my opinion is a much better wrestler than him. You know, so it's all about having his head on straight and believing that he has the ability to beat these guys and focusing on his strengths during the match and really wrestling his match the entire 7 minutes rather than waiting for it to come to him. You know, and I think if he does that, I think he'll have a great day on Saturday. Henry, you know, he'll be 2 or 3 seed depending on how it goes. It's kind of a goofy weight, but he's likely going to have to beat the Wyoming kid to make the finals that he lost to, which is, you know, a very doable thing for Henry. And once we get to the finals, who knows?